This is Academy Intro to Engineering. We have our reverse engineering project happening right now with different JPL and Caltech engineers here to help.
Lead the way on a dark, dark day. She knew a world without sun, the scream of the rain would not go.
My journey into education wasn't always a clear path, but once I arrived to my decision to becoming a teacher, it was because I knew that I needed to make a greater impact in the lives of others. Helping others discover their paths and develop their passions became my passion, and unlike any other career or job I've had in the past, this is the only one that gives me a greater sense of gratification for the job that I'm doing. My start into education began as an avid tutor, Advancement via Individual Development, which is a program designed to help students become college ready. Later, to get my feet wet in becoming a teacher, I began to substitute teach. In the last couple of years, I've helped in the development of an academy in the Pasadena community at Muir High School. I've been able to teach engineering courses like Intro to Design and Principles of Engineering. In my early college years, I went to DeVry University and got a Bachelor's of Science in Telecommunications Management. Having a degree in telecommunications management gives me the know-how to being able to build my own computer from networking my own lab. Having this knowledge quickly made me the IT girl for many of my colleagues. As I decided to continue to develop my education and look for a credentialing program, I found Azusa Pacific to be one of the top schools in Southern California. As part of my credentialing program, I began to look into a master's program as well. When I found out that APU had a digital learning and teaching master's, I knew that was the master's for me. What I've really enjoyed in the Digital Learning and Teaching Masters at APU is that we have professors who are real innovators and great collaborators in technology and education. EDUC 511 is the orientation into the Digital Learning and Teaching Masters. There are many resources that you are introduced to in EDUC 511. Because of EDUC 511, I've been able to give workshops in live binders for students and other colleagues. Another resource I haven't been able to live without is Wordle.net. In EDUC 512, you'll get all the skills necessary to become the designer of all of your course materials. In EDUC 514, you learn how to apply the tricks of filmmaking into the classroom, like this commercial that I made for my unit.
There are 6 simple machines, and I've got a machine that uses all of them. Meet the pink machine.
In EDUC 515, we take a look at how to extend education beyond the classroom, from blogging to podcasting to learning about flipped classrooms, anywhere from new applications to different types of social media that can help your content. EDUC 515 prepares us for education today and tomorrow.
Looking for my wallet and my car keys. Well, they can't have gone too far. Just as soon as I find my glasses.
This past year, I've noticed many declines in my brain activity. Creative thought and writing has become difficult. Focus is temporary. And my memory? What memory? I used to be able to remember all of my students' names in the first day without looking at a roster. Today, I struggle to know my own name. Out of concern for my mental health, I decided to focus my action research on brain activity and the impact exercise has on improving its function. As part of my research, I came across Wendy Suzuki, an award-winning neuroscientist from NYU.
Cognitive decline is a major health issue in the elderly, not to even mention Alzheimer's disease. Healthy, young, very smart NYU neuroscience majors. They're at the peak of their cognitive abilities, as are you and I. Could exercise actually help us?
For her study, Professor Suzuki became a certified personal trainer and created a class where there would be an hour of aerobic exercise followed by an hour and a half in lecture. That's what inspired the model for my own research. In other studies I found that linked exercise and brain activity, reaction time and accuracy of response were used as a method of measuring an increase in brain function. Prior to my study, I came across 2 trivia applications, Braindex and You Don't Know Jack. Both of these games use reaction time and accuracy of response to assign point values. Previous to my study, my scores were always low,
And for you to know Jack, I could never get out of last place. I decided that these two games would be a great indicator for whether or not my brain function was increasing. For the aerobic exercise, I decided to use the Xbox Connect game Zumba Core. Being able to exercise at home was the most convenient to my busy schedule of work and school. It allowed me to play the applications and collect data immediately following the routine. To control the consistency in my program, I maintained a workout log and created a chart that monitored my achievements. I began with a 2-day-a-week workout schedule, but decided soon after that adding a third day would produce better data, so I began hiking once every weekend. A couple of weeks into my schedule, I began to see improved results. I was scoring better. Overall, I felt I had more energy, and my workouts were improving. Zumba Core also monitors my technique and grades and levels based on performance. At the start, I was no higher than a level 3 performer with an average of 50 to 60% accuracy in technique. Today, I'm proud to say that I'm a level 7 performer with an increase of 78% scores in technique. However, at about the 5th week, I reached a slump. Unfortunately, I fell ill with a cold and sinus infection. I was unable to work out as I was hardly able to stand. I noticed that during this time, my memory declined drastically. I found that during this time I had difficulty breathing and suffered from constant headaches. As a result, my scores dropped. Despite my illness, I feel that my results still show me that exercise did successfully increase my brain function. So I will continue my efforts. Perhaps in time, my increase in physical health would not only provide benefits to my brain, but also to my immune system. I look forward to the added benefits of incorporating exercise into my schedule. I am a true believer that active bodies make active learners, and as part of the following unit, I try to incorporate a variety of learning methods and techniques to bring equity and success in the classroom. Let's take a look.
In this unit, student will gain an understanding of how ratios and fractions apply to science and engineering projects. For this unit, the focus will be on mechanical advantage ratios and simple machines. This cross-curriculum unit will cover a wide variety of standards. The primary target of learners will be 6th grade level students. Math standards that will be included will be ratio and proportional relationships, expressions and equations, and geometry standards. The objective will be for students to understand ratio concepts and use ratio reasoning to solve problems. They are to apply and extend their previous understanding of arithmetic to algebraic expressions and reason about and solve one variable equation. And students will identify all 6 simple machines. They will determine force measurements and apply their understanding of ratios and fractions to determine mechanical advantage calculations. For this unit, there will be a strong focus on technology standards. Students will have to compose a design proposal for their Simple Machines project and share that document using Google Docs. They will also have to keep track of their project using a Gantt chart application called Timeline. Students will use Google Hangouts to communicate and collaborate not only with their fellow classmates, but also with industry professionals who can assist them with their research and be able to generate feedback on their projects. In this unit, there is a variety of different media that has been integrated into learning.
I have always fancied myself a Jane of all trades. With my experience at APU and in the Digital Learning and Teaching Masters, I know that's true now more than ever. I look forward to the future and seeing what heights my career as a teacher can go. Thank you for your time, and I hope you liked what you've seen.
Hopefully we'll keep this going, and it's been a great day. Day 1.